We were having a discussion earlier this morning about hiring and interviewing and people comparing the skills that they have or maybe they don't have. And we came to the conclusion really that as business owners and entrepreneurs, and oftentimes as middle sales or senior sales managers, we've not really been terribly well schooled in the art of interviewing. Unless we've literally been trained in a corporate setting to do that, or we've been trained or have in some cases been recruiters ourselves, it's not maybe our strongest suit. We do a lot of things really well, but that often isn't one of them. And what that leads us to do is hiring and interviewing people that are like us, so we're comfortable with them, or we've just liked them and we've spent some time with them and we think they'd be a nice fit in the organization. Instead, what we should be doing is uncovering the skills, some of the behaviors, the attitudes, the techniques that they may or may not have that are actually going to make them more effective in the organization. So how do we combat that? Well, how do I combat it? As good as I think I am, we actually do a fair bit of sales hiring and for clients, but I actually lean on some tools and some assessment tools. And they test for things like commitment. Is somebody really willing to do what it takes to get a deal closed? Do they have the desire to want to do it? Do they really want to be in the game of sales? Responsibility, for example. Do they take responsibility for their actions, or do they make excuses? Some other things that are interesting and very difficult to detect in an interview are, what about their buy cycle? What about their beliefs about money? What about other head trash they may or may not have? Are they hunters, farmers? Do they have the skills and use them? A lot of those things. And certainly not through us, but I certainly urge people to use some kind of a tool, because we know that the cost of a bad sales hire is somewhere around 5 to 7 times what you're actually going to pay them.